All right, this is a Black History Month lesson from the Kennedy Center that focuses on musical Harlem. It is in a grade band for 3rd through 5th grade. It includes music, visual arts, jazz and blues, musical instruments, and the other subject areas are English and literature and social studies and civics. So this lesson would usually be very long. I'm going to do little pieces of the lesson, specifically starting in the engage phase of this inquiry-based lesson. So I will get started. All right, class, welcome in. So today I just want us to get started by having our seats, and we're going to be turning our listening ears on, and we're going to listen to this piece of music that I'm going to play. Now we're going to listen to this twice, okay? So the first time I just want you to listen to it and enjoy it, then we'll chat about it, all right? Here we go. Okay, now that we have listened to that for the first time, I want you to try to describe some things that you heard. Was the music fast? Was it slow? Was it upbeat? Was it fun? Okay, so I want you to think about that in your heads. Turn and talk to a peer, okay, about what you heard. Great work. Now we'll share with the rest of the class. Yeah, so you liked it. You thought it was really upbeat. You thought it was more fun. Awesome. Okay, so now I want us to listen to it again, and this time we're going to focus on how the music makes us feel. All right, now that we're done with that, we're going to turn and talk again about how the music made you feel, okay? Awesome. Now that we're done with that, I want us to go to the board and we're going to put all of our ideas. Awesome. Now that we have all of our ideas written on our board, I have written our word in the middle of this board. Does anyone know what this word says? Yeah, this word is jazz. Does anyone know what jazz is? Yes, it is a type of music. So it is a type of music that originated from African American communities, specifically in New Orleans, Louisiana, in the late 19th century and early 20th century. So what years were that? Do we know? Yeah, late 1800s, early 1900s, because those centuries don't line up with our years quite right. So jazz was a way of self-expression, okay? That stemmed from American musical heritage. So those we're talking about West African musical traditions. Does that sound like Western African music that we've listened to in the past, though? Kind of, but there's some new stuff, right? So this music was blended with other influences. So we've talked about musical influences before in our class. So this talks about the blues, right? We're influenced by the blues and brass band music and classical music. So jazz is really all these types of music coming together to make a whole new kind of music. So as jazz was upcoming in Louisiana, it also spread across all of the United States, all right? So it became more and more popular, and it had a major impact on other people around the country. So people in African American communities in New York, people in African American communities all around the world, jazz has this huge impact on them. So I want you guys to start thinking about some times that music played a role in your life. So, some of my experiences with music is when I was younger, my brother and I would always listen to the same song on a road trip. We might listen to other music, but we listen for sure to this one song. So in that moment, that music made me feel super happy. And now looking back, that music makes me still feel super happy like it did in that moment. So I want you guys to think of a song that means a lot to you, a time where music played a huge role in your life, and I want you to think about how that song made you feel in the moment. And we're just going to take a couple minutes to think, and then we're going to share with a partner, and then we will put that on our board as well.